Okay, it's time for final thoughts and breaking news. Trump tweets and the mainstream media falls all over itself. Imagine that. Well, it all started when 3 UCLA basketball players decided to steal designer sunglasses from a Louis Vuitton store while their team was in China. Now, that's just pathetic on its own, but instead of rotting in a Chinese prison, they're back in cushy California. How? Donald Trump is how. But the basketball equivalent of a Kardashian/Father of the Year, LeVar Ball, didn't see it that way. See, LeVar Ball doesn't seem to think Donald Trump was much of a help, and LeVar Ball also doesn't think shoplifting is a big deal. Well, Mr. Ball, maybe not in cushy California, but in China, it is. I guess LeVar Ball is not familiar with the case of Otto Warmbier, an American student in North Korea who was tortured and later died after being detained on charges that he tried to steal a poster from his hotel. Mr. Ball, your klepto kid doesn't have to worry about that because Donald Trump personally stepped in and made sure he got home. I know it would absolutely kill you to give the president some credit, but he saved your son's butt, so just a little bit of gratitude would be awesome. But I guess that's too much to ask, though, right? This is just another instance in a series of BS where Donald Trump is damned if he does and damned if he doesn't. Can you imagine what they would have said if Trump hadn't stepped in? Oh, the race car would have been slapped down so hard our ears would still be ringing. But he did, and y'all are still not happy, and you're still slapping down the race card. Why? Because Trump sent off another mean tweet. Get over it. It's a freaking tweet. What are you going to do about it? Scream at the sky again? Make a sign and stand outside of Trump Tower during traditional working hours again? Wear a dumb hat and resist again? Go for it. His tweets offend you. We get it. It's not presidential. We get it. Well, here's the cold, hard truth. We had a presidential president for 8 years and it got us nowhere. Look at diplomatic relations under Obama. All of our enemies got stronger and we kicked all of our allies, especially Israel, square in the face. That was President Obama being presidential. That's what 8 years of bowing to the world and apologizing for America looks like. Well, the apology tour is over, and if your biggest issue with Trump is what he tweets, I think your little snowflake heart will be just fine. Trump is Trump, and I've got news for you. He's not changing. He's effective, and quite frankly, he gets a kick out of watching mainstream leftist media hacks lose their minds each time he lays down 280 characters. If the American people wanted a limp noodle in office, we would have voted for low-energy Jeb or full-blown Democrat John Kasich. Yet here we are. If Trump didn't tweet, half of you journalists would have to research real stories. So thank your lucky stars you just get to sit back and scroll through Twitter and wait to be offended. Those are my final thoughts from LA. God bless and take